na yedin komo but nah I know there. But let's look at Randy Abbey. Is it a knee-jerk reaction that the senior members of Cocoa Board, they've slashed their salaries? To what extent is it going to help? Is it good? Is there something I don't remember? Because day in and day out, the reports we are getting, any kasa, Equiafone Kano, Utie Bimosino Mo, Omanhene Yaw Mama, the Omo Yakra, and say, Obekachiro almost say, Omo Encouraging Sassy. Papa Baku crowd or see independent be cotton tone. Womo any amount of cotton sassy. Another expectation, they say, Cocoa, Sika Ebanu Jessica Ketwa. Because when President Mama took office, he went there, and that was a major promise to them, say, Sikanimu Dupa Antino. Wa uni asase kopa asase. You see, a bimu tonton or more Japan koto asase because with the intention, say, in the next 2-3 years, a bimusu to cocoa fu. On the cocoa fu, we to muto.
Hey, your motto.
To be a bimuti eton more Japan to cocoa fu because they had that implicit faith in Omanhene Yaw Mama. Ne koba sana koye. Now almost say na 6-5 no me say nya dia heading. You know more here 4-5. And now 4,000 kra. Now be do 3-6 ah. Pass also so agi 11 million a free omo e soap. I'm to bag back which say anodding. They are sounding very frustrated. So the question is the executive management of Cocoa Board slashing their salaries no. When so omami who percentage or must slash you 20%. It can say and we 20 every so 20 no ye no. Senior staff no say obiji 70,000 now we 20 free so 20% say in 20,000 gra. Kwenino in the 1 million krano a huge amount of grass 11 million no. Obi was what dama view. Just obi they can't fathom. I thought would this help?
Oh my Ade Kyeɛ Cocoa in semu nyina enema mienu enam pense aban ne Cocoa Board no omo hu omo asem ka one eye ensema former finance minister akoka wontimi ankyerem yie ame hu se enye se 65 no de be ma wo mo no is incumbent upon pense well market prices. And a 2 Cocoa Board na emu so and some of papa rande be kan say ase omaton cocoa ni bi na enti no I said the aka no kra na say nchirichiri mu no ho no and so omutim be chirem yi so o my answer number 2 omo salaries say na nipa ni bi asogese omonte so.
That's right.
And media me sent so na ye ebe sanka abufuo kakra ewa akuafo because over the years yaka say omaketua no esosododo na mom de da mehwa ne se Cocoa Board si wo de mom ye hu si 80,000 Ghana cedis minus allowances into that 20% no it's kind of ever 60% into 60,000 so does it mean say omo se nema ko Cocoa Board omo sa restore na say this pay cut no how many months so omo ye hu
rent is to the end of the year
to the end of the year.
Yeah.
My Cocoa Board the car se see kase papa ba ko na obedi ho no obedi ade fe no boy yedu one want to ketua so and so ka we ja to one 2 billion and so yanti baby as upon say okay Cocoa Board the car money
I don't think say Abraham Edu 32 billion a year Cocoa Board or no buy any can
Debbie over 2 b
and legacy that
omokra bi mpo ka say ye cocoa ya tie kra more than 133,000 tons bi or say they ko tikani bi ne hu nsem bebi enti media o mind make can say
300,000 tons bi ekatua
ye kotua e cocoa na bo enti o mind make can say sika na omo even say 20% in to some extent they say they no mbeye and people have been calling so omaketua so but me they make can say as a we no say COG 80 na oti 20% from baba say enu 60% enu 60 bebru 60,000 kra into my media nka monte manamo sa oh me that is my suggestion
as I so so be
ti oh my ti we kwabra ne to na atitije di adru no kana aba mu ye bibi ama amanfo hu say mo 1 or 2 decision mu take ye akofa how bi aba ma ya de me de me omo ya adwen omo ti amanfo su omo su frɛ but 20% it depends because obi je 180 na 20% free ma oman enu 15,000 kra wo enti na say wato omo se wato ebo abo osoro ataso enti nka wo su dia nka wo su ye nka half kra na nko ma ne ko o me dia me point no ke si wo salary half eko na senior staff no su bi die ko nanka akuafo ntie Randy enye enanka seska ko ya omo te ko omo tie koto hwan na esi baba seska no omo kote ye na koto hen
anse omo mama slash nti o controlling accountant general ebia obeti omo salary so
and seska na mo tie na omo de ko hen
ebe ka aban ho
so and sasika na omo ka no oman ene eka no member bia se na misika na emum oman ye ma amanfo bufo no esanka kakra ba me nko mote half a because boko ye bia obi o senior star oji be 70,000 80,000 because every year bia so omo ye salary increment one no the end there enye CEO dia say 80,000 bia aban ba one every year bia ne dia akoso na oji be asa plus other allowances travel allowances and then what the name be betu dwafa CEO of Cocoa Board me kan honorable and the abedie no doctor de and bi almost obi a wa bedi CEO Cocoa Board bia na allowance nko kutu kan nko a oji be say $3,000 per dia ma se die se na mani nyina afa so bia ni so na me ade ba kwa ma me ka ba be se papa ba ko mfa no Professor H Prempe ya ba madam for na ko ye consider review no se ade ntina sa na ma we nya papa ya ntina ni ahwe yantie ni ahwe akatua o mo gi ni bum 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 monfo bu ofu bibi sei no na yakohwe se 10 year mampanyi be di 3 terms ni 2 terms no enka yema sika o mo gi si wo suru nyina sika sam ni nyina o se sa constitutional review commission no o le sa na ema ni nyina
ba me ne Dr. Ade Kyeɛ opokuni komo minority spokesperson on Cocoa offenso South Mrashe Bejani Dr. Mimwacho. Hello, Doctor. I'm watching about Owia TV.
What to say?
Yeah, who you pa announce where?
I'm here. That Roman on pipe. Yes,
who you pa. Go for Kasa. One must say they've been shortchanged. Any plan be see oh, nanka buy no so by a day. See, I grandma so kukui. Atiaba be do be 3,006. Echo 4,000. That's it. Enti aban no fi se wan hwe ya obesa aboka bio ebim se da bi nya sanete wo ye edom kuma no kasamafo ba Cocoa nsem ho a wadaroma asem no pa ne poti ne sei
yo Omanhene be dase asem no ne poti ne se ye ne akuafo eniniye so se Cocoa adwuman enye ne nko an ye Cocoa adwuma wo na san kombo yi ade na dada ye ni bi da na sabre nkwa ndisi abreyis nkwa na yedi sankomo yi so ade na sankomo ye ndi bi da na samre nkwa na yedi Cocoa Board de enyina afa akoda etese commodity bia wo wiase commodity bia wo wiase bia price nya static da commodity bia Cocoa no the price ni enyina afa akoda efri Dr. Kwame Nkrumah breso bepem ne Cocoa no price na enye static da
okay
and so da bia Cocoa Board no yente so da adbuza won say adenti na afi de Cocoa Board ba fam yete so na do abreso ya me mfa won ko akiri na do abreso 2016 on the average na 3,000 oba January na about 2,000 ye design komwe
there be
yani ye wura kofo abreso price drop sa ye design komwe yani so adenti na sam ready Cocoa Board no eko efom na yesi yeti Cocoa ebo so na afi kura de metete ya ne se ye be ye ne ye frɛ no deregulation ebo no kosora ne ya pagem eba foma na ya teso that's na te dia asanka obia betima yo mapanyi obia betima yo mapanyi because bibia oba bia na nka de formula ato formula no da honti kosora ne ya ye ne sei eba foma na ya ye ne sei see let's see the deregulation about Cocoa industry no pay that will be the end of the industry. The industry will collapse.
What
they make a market? so enti ye incompetence cocoa management in one hwe ne yie ena ma no basa so if it nyina no ye ton ye cocoa no forward so o ton no forward wi a onim revenue a wo benya now the revenue no ama producer price review committee no say afie revenue say any benya and the producer price review committee no mon got na say ye margin ye de be license buying companies ye margin ye de be ye transportation ye margin ye de be ye disinfestation ye margin ye de be ye staff cost ye margin ye de be ye mass spraying ye margin ye de be ye fertilizer application ye margin ye de be ye other operations. Okay. So and now the producer price review committee no man fix the price for the season. So you fix the price no for afia no enyina na idea basis idea information on the man producer price review committee and to mo ko gina so fix the current price of 3,625 no idea information on the man want to know you so daily sales so say and then kwa makoton me koko na me koton ye minya say o china so say ni menya na won fan fix the price ya nya sa anti eno omo anya no ena dia beduru ba bia ena ya dure asodin omo tie technical advice no ena dia beduru dia dure ena koko kra koko as kra trading kra no omo trade bia ntokwa no omo kon
wadaruma oka the regulation is so mu nim no omo de ba the cocoa industry will collapse obetima kire mu di ntra.
I don't make an say idea a man who toss Obia, in fact, me Obia ban honor say options or beso kodo or koye farming na Obama options or beso way doctor obetume for 7 years there me too for say kodua cocoa there would be a guaranteed price. Okay. Guaranteed though. Guarantee I can say be a guarantee I just say me use na men kan otwim a guaranteed price so if free na normal bresu nyina ba no yan ka say a guaranteed price so afi mi kodo ekamienu agronomic prices me yen nyina kama nti eka bia se mitimi nya 8 bags na menya 16 bags no me de multiply menya sei na ma ho toso o yare kura na wo da na wo fu yade no na wo de do so ne ka tell say the any guarantee price ni biem na mum price kosura ye ebe kosuro ebe fom ebe ye na ma hotoso
okay
ebe ye na ma obi ama encouragement ama youth ni akwa akodo koko yibi
okay
so ntini o man panyin ka say obi a wonni koko fu obi anon ko pass ase no na say na no oso obe ye no tamo e ka say be ma 6,000 cedis per bag no na ye nim say ye o deregulation and the deregulation ni dey emwa kra so and then almost almost your cocoa board for executives almost your pay so 20%.
That's right.
And yati bi no so dey so 10%. And the almost cocoa friends and cocoa board staff no almost so deregulation e dey be your omo. E be your plan almost na ya adwuma ma omo anya hotoso. E be no manya adwuma almost na ya adwuma ma omo anya hotoso. Say me your worker ben na wo Ghana ha ye dey deregulation na etuaneka. Worker ben we dey catch them. Worker ben pa na yen sa.
Ejibajo.
So,
doctor, who said the Oma started the regulation was staff no swada.
Na say no my and now the Americans and me boa Cocoa board extension officer bi anebusa no say otumi kokuani ho ana. Obi antimi nkokuani ho kra no kocheche no say ne onye kuya. Obi antimi nko. And na adwumayefo nyina say buo muti. Adwumayefo nyina obi azabu neti. The deregulation na other na omo the Land Cruisers they omo deregulate. Then the omo gusu omo turn boom. Land Cruisers they own deregulate. Renovation they own deregulation. So say deregulation they ma omo farm ma cocoa industry no mo kra. Emwa cocoa was in process 50% and all ton you turn on discount so and no nyina obe deregulate. Oh, omo dey abro omo go industry no omo be go no kra omo be go no kra
say sa trend ikoso a in the next years ahead, how do you see the cocoa industry? Said the
there will be no future. So there will be no future for the industry. And the message na do pa. So cocoa for demonstration. Actually, Ukoya way Coserios on a
Joseph Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye. What's was there Nanado? Now I'm saying Nanado Oko.
Hey, Sana Mekaya. And Nanado Naka, and read a man can you cry. And your man can you cry. I know from Bredo, Miss Lena Ura, your mamma, Miss Lena, Miss Lena, your mamma. Now on some review, now I could afford it. Omana show my Timisrano, my Yantuoma JJ Musakra.
Dr. Ade Kyeɛ Opokumedo Asiano pay.
Na mention
okay. Offensive Samra Sebejani. Asante Manu Sina Mintie House.
Kakra American is at least 100%, you know. On my much little consideration, but I mean, I'm thinking Kodim Kakra Beye. It will say a Diaphone soon, a month will be called a market yasoson. They want to humbly respond to that. A woman say, Omo Casomo jacket, Tianoa, Omo Kuku Sicano, be my cajon, and I saw in Teddy. Nanso so the amount will be calling for them just omotia. Yeah, we say ampa umbatete neja akuafo no amumbufu on the basis of the way cocoa staff are treated more better than the cocoa workers now won't grass no. It be unbe respond. But the America with regards to this communication say minority and I say majority no. Cocoa industry on my one yipo. Adewe chenze make say every day be a price up and down. Nyame hu Ghana for more bone bia. They say almost 200,000 tons of cocoa no abroso like supply na we are seeing here no abroso about 200,000 250,000 cocoa metric tons and they say akoba say je produce no e bia Ghana de na aka ne amfa anko dwaman so ye beko akoton na oman eka no sika na we de kwaje de ofom ya ne de kwaje but senkade a yenso your capacity a nke betimi a stock cocoa no ne de atwen se bia bo beba daachi na nke akoton and they say no let's try to relate to by own the policies say na omo de be ono no me kan sem bia se na dan ya bo me kan say asembanya na be kire obi so me kire musi na say so no zi say o kire man ono no hoboto no na obe kire mu ne mo sa de echi by June na sky cocoa de ensa kosora abai be tumum nya 70% a akuafo ne beje entimedia for now no who hear communication of this nature, you should also look into the future. Say, Bibi besi dachia. Esu we nyina beba wiye. Se koba se continuously nebia next year, net 250,000 nebia. Omo be hia more than 250,000. Be money bona koso. But se koba next year price besa event say omo se hia so betia bia akombia more than 400,000. Ghana cocoa no to no. Kwa na be conform. And say process na amampanyika no. Omo de ye adwuma mprempen dia. Ekofon benya so mfaso.
All right. Yeah, bro.
Me baby a me hwe ye say cocoa board nkomo ya o mudi ye. Me de akota cocoa board CEO no ne senior staff no me de omala 16 bia me ko hu ye me kra de me yem say me. But o de omonye omomfa. No mde omuni.
Omonye omomfa no omuni say.
Akota say cocoa board CEO tu kwan ya. Me hwe yesterday $3,000 per diem
and to be 1 week every day $3,000.
Hey,
and your total no.
Yes ne salary you say
50,000.
Oji 1 million Ghana cedis annually. And not just I say no.
10 billion.
10 billion. Afibia.
Until 12 months. Until about 800,000 or 700,000.
Hey.
Every month. And we are nakatia allowances.
Or just 700 million, 800 million.
So who divided by 12? 7 by 12, no, say 10 billion. No one divided.
Ish, Asante divided my. Now, I could say, or also the provision of 4 security officers or 8,000 Ghana cedis each for each officer as cash equivalent.
I said. Security for no born home by
no any police for
say no they no special a year 8,000 obia
na police
say
wɔ
sika no
yɛntua police
yawe
ka
tie me
Of course, secondment.
eno na ya na eba se wonim ade yawe that's secondment no na sometimes they quantify it in some near the ama
see you
no otio or the ama o it will go on my 8,000 on fa ma o
eti we me ma 4,000 crore be
I said the driver back home. The driver
also the provision of 2 gardeners or 5,000 Ghana cedis
now area baby amote no
na so we ni
se we airport hills garden be no
na there be into we ni ya nhwire ya
only flowers ye be
be anti ye unim ye kekasa sika no gina abom ho ne de ama no ye mema no cook obu cook oni bi ofie ne yire no aduane
anti na yire tua ne yire agise
anti ne yire beje sika no the iron boy
the button atade ama
wo mo to ne tade asiesie fi ho ne yire ne be anti bi e kasa sika no bi a 4 say 8,000 be fa ne de ama ne yire
e ba sa akatio de yeden
akatio de yeden so sika ne keka ne nyina boma na ne yire ne no aduane a ne yire na ekuku no ne yire na hwe eto ne niema sa niema na ne yire etubon se
na ko to ma ne yire akoma
na me say oh ya said that design Ghana ho a monument a ye de ma Ghana wona wo ye dey wo ye atwuma no se sika no quantify no in some a month sika ekoto pani bia ayima ho enu ti na oduma bia o kasa ho a wo mu no ya
o he ni sika ni ho na adwene
akota odi eti hey o say per diem of $2,000 a day for 7 days payable in advance. Ena wasaye back was 4 days are deductible from annual vacation leave. No wasaba business travel. For official duties, the CEO is entitled to a business class ticket and a $3,000 per diem per day of travel.
Hey, it already 1 week. I multiply 3,000.
Yeah, we know it pertains all the CEO.
Hey, how many years?
And you know, man,
and you landed you. Oh, the chop. And now, Brown say, why marching? Oh, me now, I want to say. Where do you now to your power?
Now,
if it's Abraham, lady, and some no my catcher, Madama, those him.
But so far, the only one can be we have to to for the acquire we do it. It's a new country. And there is no fear of funny. No training among the council.
Na ese antos wo hodi antos wo dwom kakra.
The never have been home. I want to know the farmer.
Na just see am no ka say the antos bo be di o.
Ah, say ko obi e pe di o di o.
Ai di aduane ede.
Papa. Say ko e ma say da di o ma yere ni bi da. E have been so many years. We will be da, we ti bi da.
Ti wana ahwere won kwa no nimbi.
Awo, some man on cotton bi no.
Yay.
Hello, the boys say so nimbi. And I say 4 months so nimbi so family mo nimbi so. Nimbi be chan.
Eish. Asam kasi o.
Na bo ko na wo.
Eji se na munya nkoye no. Se bosomi kra na mo nkode a ene entosu de na je se ene entosu so nye entosu a ye kra. Na je se entosu de am se ye nya bi o Ghana have for some time o.
Ah, se bo saban akasa ntem dia. Na ba ka sanan fin se bibia to dia. Any problem you don't know.
See, the more chef aban him said bambo. Na adesi atono so betimi aye bibi abo abusia. Na omo ono ebi nka adwa mu ho de. Ebi wo ho. E ban chona se ebi akamu ho.
Ebi wo ho pati
enu ku ado mu nyina amra na no de toast beba na
so odi ka o inside wo dada
anti o mu de bi beba okay na se si a na ntosu bo ye be say ayi ye kan say adaka
adaka ya mu do be bilinsa kasepa no na 20 something 30
million
30 million kada ni emo number ya brewa
30 million
da
dan temu ni say
ina da temu su bi 222
22 million
ana
kitwa ni say
ana ko temu su bi 15
ene ntosu apeja
na nse na apeja kakra
nene say amantam de ane 30 no be ko be 50 o
nteja yewe ni na be
erade mo ye ho ban
mo so ni
erade mo ye ho ban ma me da ase
so da ase pa
okay ntosu
Your call has been put.
well call be am put you hold box kesi no 30 million each
ahunda
ba ye se de nyame anim ni de ekoi so mama ena ye base ya ho na omo kakra odwom no kai abin wa ha
omo to di
oyi ba ku say ya 20 cities ba mi ti o na o
so omo na ebe kire bo enti mi akota de make akwakosie ni se cocoa board mpenimfo no krata no mo de aba se omo tete omo salaries so ne ade no akota salaries ni hiame enke ba yi salary no eyi asante 10 billion no divided by 12 years say 1 million no akota now divided 12 and you find so oji 830 million so hu bosome o de eje barakonta allowances we nyina ye nyimfiri ho se bia for now conditions na ewom no we my friends say we are in a difficult, we are not in normal times
and it's not normal
eniema nkoye enti yen top CEOs ne top management and therefore no ye salaries in there ye beje se kan ma akonta ye boy ye basa allowances we ye bobo so ise CEO tu kwan a $3,000
say no de otu kwan no beje
oh asantia
so say me ka otu kwan no beje
na say no bu on motimi say that shit e man to tu kwan be 3
de adure na rande be tu kwan
ye se ye calf draw woko ye FIFA no
say 5
ever obey what to buy if you buy that say
bia okoya de hu be ba
cocoa board no ho say fan cocoa board
so timi de akoto ma ya de ne mo allowances no wo mo ye hunu say wo mbeko so ajeje sa big allowances we dia ene aketua no 12% no say 20% no ye mpe omo nyoma de no muni because akota hey o garden boy ni o chucha o garden adodo na me ya we 50 million
yaw you see that we are skilled colonially.
Oh,
it was the colonial people who had gardens and into all garden boy.
And the cantonment, it
was a colonial officer. Colonial officer. And I know a watchman. Colonial officer and no one. Most of you people, you live in gated communities.
Yes.
The security officer is at the gate.
Yes.
You don't need a security officer by your side.
Yeah.
Only gardener will be koto.
No.
There are cooks.
Yeah.
Obu on mama no oyire no nya de opese cook aba we bia metra na akọwe no akọfa asọmaba. Enu nti no maame no na siesie fie oye bibia. Waji nipa be miensa adwuma obu okra asasi kan cross out of am na yire so. Osanso family yire do eniema bebre security for your bomb ho bai any drivers ni ade the actual sika was here the ma ho no enya no na sa minister no de ma ho mo sika ni nyina ba ho mo na say I want parliament drivers complain no mo complaining say parliament sika ye twase e fama ho no enya no na mo de ma ho mo etubo hu say ye be wie no na every month allocation there was a communist fee milk and sa provisions no ni ayo ne sika enti 800 na waje no uba kan allowance bom no okọ be 1 billion enti we also waje 830 no uba he no waje be 1.5 1.7
well go to 7 days bia no each day
bia no
$3,000
enti ayi a wo de to kwan be 50
ya history kakra wo honi we just a minute ya unim under Gorgesburg any Alan Benson era no na amrofo ni free omumma na eba omo ba ha omo se ntonton betimi awe wo mo amumma be
na why no te
eni nti wonim ansa mo free kro beba na ye fe ne say
near 90 no
because onuso oba ha obetiem baba bewu na nka say de be ma wa na nka say no
wa bobra papa bia ye adwuma papa
na nka de bo abaso
ebra dwene ne
ma mu say bibet Africa ha hu tropical conditions am wo mo no mbre say na ma wenya ama nti oba ha ne mene ne ma ne bi ti abrochire ebi ma nti ono bekwa agosra na busua afre na sa atem wo garden or driver nti ompanifo no
say we are still here
yeah omo peja the conditions of service for the omo peja ni nyina
who so are independent but adododia eno na de oya adododia wa brofro de yan independent
Professor H Prempe nti sade o na nka ho bi
omunye
nti professor ben na
wo so me so a adwuma a wo ye de ma o man na yetua wo ka no ye expect say aketua e de ma wo no se bi producer odi bi beto aduane
your namesake honorable Patrick Yaboama
okay
ewo homa no so okakwe central mrashe bidwani
okay
eba foreign affairs parliament odimu akotene pa honorable me mo achi anope
Mojo so Omanhene Yaw ne kwatie fo nyina ne Santima Ghana fo nyina ne Jumapa Wudi Owia
that's
TV and radio why are they pa why are they nyamishamo
that's wadama anano minister for communication ene odwane num se abrante ya wo Russia baba Ghana ha wo gro ye ma atopre wo mo ye nhihye ya nche bia o invited the Russian high commissioners ambassadors se wo mra na wonye dai wo mo mfa kwan be fa so metima kotwe abrante na saba anye bia Ghana was at to me no ye ne Russia for won kita hodie de na wiase mra e ka fa sa de no ho ana no oto nanum ene ye nyama ye nhwe nti no no ye sa wadaloma wakasa fa ho yenti
yo me dase ene di kai eba wiase foreign policy nyama ye de man ye ne di kai Ghana will be a friend extradition act of 1960 act 22 ebia ne amama bia de asashe krata se bia miti boni wo Ghana na se sa boni no so boni wo bia emfa ne Cote d'Ivoire na Cote d'Ivoire for interest in that matter na se sa principle of reciprocity no wa you bet me the mark of Cote d'Ivoire and I bet my try more depending on the arrangement medical no we talk to me no you will be a friend of Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations and also and only Ghana ya domesticated and they share under the 1992 Constitution. Inti Osha sa mrei ane Budapest Convention and also any additional protocols. Now share and so in Kitamudia Ghana and Russia wa near Tosumi and Star Medibeka home say Ghana and Russia any extradition treaty. What was say? Inti say Russia ni bedi sabe boni bloha. Na se Ghana for tro Russia for say yemfa ni panema ombeka cho say yemi omuni sa extradition treaty no beti ma me de Russia ni aba Ghana me ya twena so ne to so nine say ule minister na say bibi foreign policy and foreign diplomatic issue bi ba so ye attorney general so ye defense minister, so your communications minister, and also only foreign minister. The interface between Ghana and the diplomatic missions in Ghana. It is a this assembly say about. I was yesterday a communication minister
On a foreign minister, no deals I was so. Anankita ho. Na foreign minister no moment invited Russian ambassador no in the presence of the communication minister. Nankomo bia also omudi.
Okay.
So Russia raising issues of not having a treaty with Ghana, especially Ocean Constitution, I think under Article 61 or so maybe a more friendly section because of civil law tradition. Then they will have that discussion. But the point is that Sesani Pano Okopie or Mind Bia Ghana near more extradition arrangement.
Okay.
Nipa ne beti be denied. Ometina Adena Abba.
Okay.
Now the member Ghana question I mean Busani say Asemi CN Obi akoye complaint police station and has there been a complainant?
No complainant.
Omanhene uni kroma
Obi ako Kakwe police station. Anasa
me so Obi akoye complaint.
Ewo Achimota. Obi anko Kakwe and Achimota police station koye complaint.
They become a very important step. I was so even extradition in Sembebema, I was say yes, no. They talk to me, no. I was say Nipani complainer, you're charging Nipano, you prepare the appropriate charges on a charge sheet. Be who charge sheet be against this Russia. Into what will be the basis for a court to make an order for extradition? That is for the minister and the government to unravel. Into my mouth 5 steps. 1. Obi no mean to complainant be our semi. Me who charge sheet be our asemi. And I mean who say Ghana so yeah Russia war extradition treaty. And Russia also near signatories to the Budapest Convention.
Okay.
Russia also near signatories to the additional protocols under the Budapest arrangement.
Okay.
Number 5, even Emrana communication minister can say, criminalize this is good, but it's not before Parliament. Amendment of the Cybersecurity Act, it's not before Parliament. I mean, a copy of the bill. Read it, there are issues with it, but it has not been properly laid before Parliament. Into Omanhene, those are the hurdles, so who extradite to be now we taking certain steps, also but so far I don't think we've met the criteria.
Yo, me pacho adaruma enti eba se ya sa na moya Russia ni etui ogu Ghana man ni mu ase egu oman ni mu ase ye ndimi nya kwan bi amfa ne mfa so.
So diplomatically, so foreign minister invite ambassador and no friend in their communication minister. They can have an engagement because Ghana ni be at so my what to kwan bebre. To kwan it's your obligation and duty as a citizen of Ghana. So unko you bibia e di enimgrasia bebre Ghana mine.
Okay.
What's passé? Sa no bia so to kwan from the crew about different country. Also respecting domestic laws, all the other arrangements.
Okay, that's true.
Into Abba and to me, had enough for crime be so within their own rights as a government and as a country.
Okay.
That we can plead with the Russian authorities. But say I didn't remember her, I didn't have a Ghana more crime so there to be a difficult hurdle because our constitutional. And even when they were part of the EU, they almost signed the Budapest arrangement, and almost our constitution also they don't allow their nationals to be extradited. That is the situation now.
All right. Honorable Patrick Bama, me do asia no pay.
Let's be dancing. Bye bye.
Yeah. Na ogusu akasa.
Nti akonta nkomo emi de baabi a me de sie no sei cocoa board for no ma yade ba akonta going forward no se cocoa board se sa na ma we besisia me nyanya sa na ma we a aden na yenko the Ivory Coast example ni bi to say Ivory Coast cocoa board we wo Ivory Coast Lajan wan for no omo decide say okay we dey cocoa no ye nye ne se ne Ghana for mu ye ni bia akuafo edodon keten ni amobi akwakototo ne keten ba state no
that large scale farm
no state no ene menka ne say yebe ma businessmen kra toto asase akese large scale farming ne ade eti cocoa board mfie bebrebe ni a moto cocoa edi so faso a modi bituatua executives top executives ne kano akunta ke bia nki ekosirem ana ebia yeko eastern region enkoko ene ho ahwan kwa mu hono ne age a vast land na cocoa board fo akunta o ebia yesi efo we cocoa fo we da o kakrakai eye Ghana cocoa board fo edia ebi kanka akunta nke etia afeso no omoti omukoko na ebia nko omoti bia be 3000 bahts omoti bia be 5000 bahts so hu na at least ke ye kwa koton a enko ese bia cocoa board eyi cocoa akuafo no 1 acre ni 2 acres ni ho ahwan no omododo ye na omotonto omode na momo kote so mfaso nka mo
going to mechanized farming
mo inti
large scale farming
mo de na mo koto no ka kunta mfaso ni nyina aba mo ho no mo direct inti e ba ye ena kunta mo de mu $5,000 kra no e to shu ase mu see you a obi ani mu ni asem because sabi kakran tietia na e ba na maboaboa no enne yetie se cocoa board for etie se kumase etie asantemam ase no makọ hini bia ho se akunta cocoa board e passase ne ye dia ye large scale cocoa farming akuta ohini be na ebe pusiniti ebe wiase kra de nananom ene ne mabenya adwuma ye obi e pa ba adwuma ye o me ye kuani na se me ye adwuma ma aban bosome so ye tua me ka me wogidie se anya kakra beba me soso me didi cocoa board ho bi iti akuta sa o mu niam we o mu keka no ye nsua de mfiri ho ne ye nya itete ho no mo teacher kwa bota breso de na ye te ho no a cocoa board be kwa akototo cocoa afi akuafo no mo sa ye nka so mo nkoje akuafo no dwuma nye but mo start kakra large scale region bia no senka cocoa board our farm make us a farm craft farms akese
like state farms
mo ne se bi omo encourage other state institutions se bi a Ghana forces for se bi kra so a omo so mo nsa ase bi a ewo wo ho ne ade mo kotutu tu mo ne ade
ka se bi omo ho sa omo nya practice
ya fo omo gu omo nya practice bi a police for police quarters ne ade ke bi a bungalows ni mo no mo de mo bedua flowers ne ho ahwan wo no mo ne adua cocoa police quarters prisons quarters fire service quarters ni ade ne nke bia ye mfa ne se afeso ye na cocoa ye close cocoa no fire service for kra maye e bia $500 of cocoa enye extra income na fire service for wonu munya enye extra income ne bia police ne other states ade no enye takuta ye tete wonu mo sa behwe sa na ye koba sa na ye sa na ye tete wonu mo abra ye nyine mfa we mu aketia kese de mamu akutade ade no ma ya ma ye cocoa board si wonum se ne yesinim cocoa board no akuta sa kire bia ma yu na no ye so o makofa cocoa bia ba udua sese ye nche na so akosi sei na mumunim se ye dua cocoa no a sese nche na so a mumadua bi akuta cocoa board nchire ye baby o mudua cocoa ni bi
okay
so board
okay
board members ni wa nyina going forward ye ndwene nkosa na ye tretre no mo tretre to so ewewe ni say ya aba ye say CEO ye twa ho ahwan ticket abano no de kwa esisika ni nya free cocoa board farms mu kene Land Cruisers cocoa board akra pickups ni ho ya cocoa board for akra wa bra ye say ye cocoa yi sector is in crisis ko bi no mo asem because cocoa board
epic one Minister of Transport say renaming of Kotoka International Airport a very key to reviving the national airline Ghana Airways. How key?
I'm the new planes bana. I'm
I say a key to reviving it. I bet me ama just abua moment to me after Ghana Airways aba.
And I'm saying Ghana Airways no. I'm kofa lupe ni bi de bana.
Number 1 who be.
akota woman now asem ne koda sisi ka okra the transport minister utre ye okofa akotoka di bae na cocoa board di abebom enti ka tira
Come to me.
Just na de ga cocoa board for ma
Wo dey say wo be kura wo dey fa chire.
Ne ka wo dey fa ne ma no fa chire di ntika ye ka cocoa board asem nwie no na ka akonta gwa hwan yo se de ndie bia ni hobiem so eso say man ya sheda kofa kotoka de dia chese
anto de kotoka ne be kata cocoa board strategy ana
iti akota ye ti kroma say na koko akuafo esu no wo mu su sese no de ehia kotoka de ye be ye free airport so
na bi na national airline no eti awo jinu so be sa de national airline
akota no be ma 1000 na ya te free koko so na asaba na
say there was strategy be a political strategy
akota we de mfa
that's what the way shema
le kan fa o
to America abrante Sam Jata Jojo anope ya din komopi sebe enkan we ada ho kakaka
yeah
mo hwe anope ya pick akra me ye ne say we de nyina dwin free extradition of that akwa no na sexual videos na echo circulation no wompe kwa bi so na ka brante no kwa ne site no kwa Ghana akwa nka enuru na amanfo nko download na se wonne mpanufo bi ni nkomo na nka ne site no kwa no yentimi ndum no because me pa jdo make what yes na entwa animguase a ode guye Ghana ma nyina because ekobo asi obi asese Ghana ma efo obi enso asam me pese me jatum because adwen techi ni konfo so dada wo mun nya ye hu man nyina mpon kan masem enti mesre minister no wonti de ye canopy nanka abrante no website na opese ori ne man pulling it down Ghana fo bi enya ye ni amofo no
asante
bibia ye
there are individuals ono akra no na semba otimi ni bloggers no tuama obupulu that say URL or say then on the site now who call corporation there who call the uhunu
and no crowd omni telecommunication networks
anything come on they will just pull it down
o afi o send enko
o forward enko o go share cry edi ho o bo say caption da ho ba o boss wa enya adwuma home minister communication NCA for one for in Ashawasi just up down
yes
what na wo dwene Russia ni ne kofa naba no beto kofa naba maame na no crown the gender minister no appeal say we should stop sharing what do you mean come and depart want you
oh yes but at least
you take action on the sport to say you have the power and the machines and the gadgets to put us up to
yes
what are communication minister
you don't need an order beer from anywhere to do this.
And I say, youthful impetuousness, no, is on his part.
One of the ministers are ungraduated from opposition into governance.
And you,
he's Sam George.
He's to graduate
in the opposition days. No, I enjoy that time. No, but Transia. No, I can't go because Sakoto opposition try to do. Can free. Obia nyero. Obia
you better say. Adusi poku honorable Adusi candidate free no
obese segum papa na ndi ko mo fanso south MP no this is one
segum sa
segum ko
was it mo say deregulation and every CEO acting aketua so faso bia ni
o kwa refi o
Kufuado
wan kan ye
oko
opposition communication there and also in life the vanquish is always winning and the opposition enya be before no mo aye here and ka don be ka bia na public ni no mo aye here na say won kakra na ma for ko on the mecho
na ko te hi kura na say tekoba o
teko na dia Hey, atufo se ye ide ebeti akọ hwe oho goodwill no NDC frontier say so man hwe ya ho by the middle of June going up and down when that goodwill withers it withers and it withers away obo who the real Ghanaians See, your mama is a proverbial monkey.
Among four kind.
Your mama is a proverbial monkey.
Oh, yes.
See no evil, touch no evil. The obey be a Ghana for pay. To force Matis obey reshuffle.
Matis a president.
I got to force once son. Sika is not going to ministries.
Government policy. Yo,
yet Tihana 2014, 2015. Koko ajido obema setepe warning. Our parents of Mama Beka says setepe. They are even telling me to remove you. But you see, you have to try and do things. Or the gross position.
At the first then it is too early.
It
is too early. For me, it is too early to come
to force when it comes to dollar we need to force a Bank of Ghana Johnson a ono na adwuma eno na adesian timi anya that credit is not at forcing policy pa on finance strategically etimi ama Ghana aye yi say now and about from it's because of a dollar.
But I'm going to force to say, who blame me at 2 baby because our grandmasters are still in town.
Which are the grandmasters?
That is our IMF. IMF, that's our town. In the
it is some class and what to scale. There's no took inflation never couldn't.
Say no, IMF for town. I will say, and economy.
IMF control the economy. It won't mean
somehow
NDC is in power.
Bakuta IMF for handum. As I been Nanado Danko Kufaro from 2017 to 2019, 2020. Ansana COVID nebe bano. What do you say? Nina economy. That time Nana Keno.
Adapafu.
Bakuta. What do you IMF for free chroma sim connect.
Let's say IMF corner say it means now near Timaka say a yabino na it.
Way IMF for chroma. Akuta, what do you have a Ghana system no? Come on. Economy no ne. Send your name is it try.
Then you know almost I contract no one try. More won't go. Oh,
maybe a memo de Matis almost in March. Umbako. I am a beko, but I made a meno.
And you boy,
me no money.
Every day,
every Yako, these are about 17 times IMF.
18.
That's a most of Marco.
I did the person with say. I didn't know more car near my
no, a lack of fiscal discipline. Yeah,
fiscal discipline.
Anything enough for us, and a person.
Yes, say, dear. Say, doctor, say, Udi way, Udi way, and Yamau, Udi way, and Yamau. Doctor, I chain who are what the armor say, who me crisis. No, BBR stabilize it.
Almost say, I don't know. I say, I to force him to do go come back on the yard when he say, oh, say, Omanhene, and I say, Minister Binam. Ogodru ekwan or house ekwan we ye me wa na budget the nim which is no
but
eno budget
they are cutting their coat according to their material
any budget no mo
na some na how
Omanhene say
odo was me call ya
Omanhene say mini of finance minister make sure say why ekwan no say sikada hen na abaya asemato
political talk
no okodu baby almost Omanhene ni nsuo
was it to be my contract na fe omu rekra fi so oba contract
afelo so no Omanhene ne to okoye no ekade abegu oman no so no yenye sika nya mi wa onso kwese nana no mo say
my back no ka say 2 weeks no
sakwa no we
akwata
also
on other kind more fancy
akwa we pa they been for 6 years 7 years as roads minister
akwa say bopa o obebi obeko bi nananom don't worry
2 weeks
ya be mu kwan na mamo
say on say pressure ampanifo ndem man
all right yaw ene uni aba awoda
yes
me hokani Asante eboa wa oyom filiu
so for mame me
ade nyina be chochoro mucho beautiful wife
Asante so ade ni ehwe
a woman with enough body na PK TV na adum no so PK do maybe oni ya berima
okay
when they were
no say anope say cake bi o say dey Ojina ho na and I'm saying kai Gama we cake you do mobile
man said about the energy and everything, the excitement. Oh, Yaw, thank you. I'm saying thank you, Abba.
Me say Yaw couldn't school one.
Wait, go do
couldn't school one.
I no celebration because of toddlers in Yagro.
Fair, Asante. Wait, so one year with yes, we need photocopy you. Okotong one.
Oh, na bump okay, so on pump.
Now hating you.
I was pump. I
remember bump with the empire. I
was the Yamias once.
I put a picture here for pa.
Omumi no nyina 17.
Oh yeah, there were a woman who I die the war no woman why Edna.
Yaw so.
Yaw ne ya.
Edi happy birthday wati. Yami win sraw.
Happy birthday.
Zani mo so kama.
So
from zani mo kama.
Edi de senka owo nua ba ketua bia wo nchen anka nya me tete ne ma no kama
o ko tete na ma
me ya de pa ma asem tete
okay senpai no kra wo ma
o da me tete
so awo ma
enti na me se me
ya wo ma me esa akwa problem
o ije
o baji na wo problem answer na o ba baji no. Hey, okay. Where did you go?
I was easy grab me down now.
What da
me am sisi me.
We am sisi. Oh, the only be yaw no.
Me am sisi yo.
Boys no. The kwala so the man so mo fe. Enti ya na mafa. Odunu mo kwada so akiri o.
Agudaka me ku. Agudaka me ku o.
My mama de boku o mo.
Ya wa be ku ai.
Aguda
obi aku no.
Aguda se on there.
Obi aku ya bo ba.
Aguda me se nko na medie. That's a good menu. Can't grab me.
Yeah, my dear. Yeah, my dear. What do you make of our
happy birthday, Dr. Edna Ekuba Adu-Boakye. David, you'll be in a pillar.
Every successful
you'll be in a pillar. Eradi Shrao. And my one and only. Yeah. This boy, I call it 2 course. Now, me nim the weight, me nim baby over free you. You see the mood with the testament.
See, also was Sonoba. Also,
no more jadro.
No, Yamojadro.
Also, Yamojadro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's not so beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Kuku, I found him for and they say, I now I very, we are 3 years old.
Oh, okay.
The picture about Kuku.
Okay.
And fear 9.
Okay.
Now, with the whole out him say, yes. Solid as rock. I the one for pa. Kuku, I will be able to see for a picture. Control be on now.
No, on the number.
I only number. Ah, yeah. I do the boku.
Am I?
Opposition to say.
Boss, I got a
Yes, see hot to say.
Patrick, you as opposition, you be a no me.
Opposition to say.
When you go for a guy,
Does it say?
A better say, obey clean our Bible. That's obey general secretary of our opposition party.
Let me see CCA. CCA.
I wish opposition and yet the
Eh?
Was it?
Am I?
yes.
Na ye baburu kura ya kwajeje position na se bi nya akwanya so baba dada ne mu no de eru bebe ya na no de
So
we go my this me ti was here
a year back after
as
former MC
as young as I am ukra degree ukra masters o ye law ukra says certificate ni na dada ejuma be na be
I want to be go ejuma
aban ejuma be na be fa
I am foul. So we are former
MC. Even Obikra na what in the company no be foul no. Only the one who masa oh ye politically exposed person.
It's one here foul.
Now
only a bank with yourself.
Until unless say wow ye obi our private business.
Anya sa.
And I hear crown so I try ni we hear from MMDC na he salaries ya.
Anyway, we do NDC for the Omudi deal.
Now he dey tosu mienu. You we ye. He no Omanhene.
Musical among for ma.
Kasa se mo nchire. Yura
Atoforce
mani mama na atoforce. You see, a kwan a ye fa so treaty omo asom aban no enye I say former MMDCs ye kra media dey na make an say o dey say ye ex gratia na amfa ma salary increment na yes aban ni tua no man tua ma wo mu so because there was a salary increment na yes enka na tua tua ma yes dey be ya ebia o dey fa yes gratia no to nche because ano den o twa some of our colleagues
any one dem ka
answer yes there is a salary increment no the moment there is an adjustment no I was say tia omoka
2021 e be nyina no
omantua
yentua
allowance increment no
no
and the salary increment no
and salary increment
yentua ma and no masate salary
4007
oh
so ahun
and from 100 and something no mojo for
what enti say
I didn't know do here be sin them entiase
enti say
it was uncalled for
yes enti wo dey say dey no
it was uncalled for
salary increment na yi no wo dey fa increment no man say be obi kwa obetimi dey akoye bibi kakra because say man obi atifie sometimes I would tibinum kasa binum fra wa
eh say binum yare kra
areho
ba obesom ne
ma dey na obi ebe ko secondary school na sika kra de beto de mane makra onya as a former DC it's terrible e binum yare last ba ko fra me say ope 500 cities akoto pressure dro
oh
what dey be hwe nansa ne ye nua ba ko me mo ni di na no ma be free ebe yi ni na wo su se ba bia na ma me da no ne ma me e wo 190 wan ho ya wo ba bia oda ne nye na ne ye ma hyehye ne se ba panyin se ne ma me free mu a
we fine
enim gwase aka no ni nansa ne ye ho na ye tie se ma me na free
oh
na be me esu nyina no
oh
esu ne ye mienu wa ne ma me ko ba esu no kase ya pa ne se
na me dey
ba bia duru no woni ba bia obefa a colleague DC
Ade
no mama ka ba ko za ba ko bi o Western North ni papa free mu wosirim do free mu no na ze ni nuanom na yada siblings ne yezo o mo gigi bi kakra ko yo mu fie na wosirim no se de be ya eduru aye no so mu nyina betimi akọ na fie aye kam enom gigi ye ono agya ba panyin former DC se agya wo de game ze wo integrity kakra e de DC ka no amano na sa dem no nim ze December no ebi omo betua
enu abom
ni be ko secondary school oni school de betonia ma
no o tv
skai kotoy na eye time no be so eso mukọ no mukọ renovation no le skai
omo freda osme yale
me say pressure onya kura ni mgwaso banu madukura
oh
anyway about no oche apa home aduana na mene former DC wahanomo Esnafo South District sanso so ena Abdul Salam enso so ewo fie ha Ashanti Region CPP Secretary ena Abdul Mujib Abdul Rahman Communication Team Member NDC Operations Director and Ashanti Region STC. Minia.
Yes sir.
Ye di koko for kobo.
No credit one farmer crank am the ban. Nessa me krum for babo me.
Ekafo te bentin kwa omo say anamo aban 2 year amwa. Cocoa board for say in order to also sympathize with omono the executive staff. Senior staff or monthly almost salary so by 20%.
You
said the bear a man ma etimi adada. Abani so opedi so yet deregulation. Ebi museum wa be muse the way to go. Mami chio.
Edi kan mam san cha obi. So ja odi enyo ni mutana na ya akwanya. So your boss. Te enyo ni mutana na ya akwanya. Na me sha se free. Eye aban a o se Cocoa board staff when anajo 12 no year press release me hu say anajo 12 year release statement da
e bia enkomodie no call deep into the night
say o market we so by 10%
20% e be 10
o ma no kai 2015 2016 sa atama ho kire ba Ghana yura ma ka say na point is what 2 bia ketua so 10% okay
no mo dey see chip
compound but okay
yeah
yo me wo Ghana Web 12 August 2017 MPP baba imo no na ye ko bi sese sika no chip compound no say na esi ye na sika na aka no we asama auditor general catches us so mama appointees secretly took back their 10% pay cut
almost like a form ade
it is ansem na omo ka kire ne no ya tibida
2017 man na mu say 10%
no per auditor general akoye audit no one person akra ne ho
o ma form ade
and this ansem no mu fanto nchai ne enke kuku asem o ma yene hwe abura aye nuanu man DC edi kuku akuafo no asem o me ka bia na ma ye emotional because of baby am free ba o ma yene no den eya o ma yene mu oya na sasem we since ye te Kwame Nkrumah Ghana o ma yene ye nte se ati kuku akuafo sisi kadawo emere bia even Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ye na adwen se obeye no eno na ma ye ochiame bafo akoto etwa adwan wo kejetia September 1954 eno na ma ye te National Liberation Movement ti enia no mu refia me kai wo mu enti koku akuafo sikasem de ye mfa ni agro ye nia no man DC baba mu ma ni sem bebre no ka kire Ghana for especially ye koku akuafo me hafu na metie ye were kopuko na ya Greek minister ne constituency me na wo ye beto abansam o mu kan ye frɛ koku akuafo nyina akɔ dade so abaka kire nse Akufo Addo trimo odi ni pa bonini Akufo Addo nyini koku akuafo na se bi osika 31 million na Akufo Addo edito koku bag ba ko no o mu de o mu aban man ko mo ntua akora nye 65 million na 60 million o ma hene mechanic sika dadam because me ma me na wote se hwia kontombla no yo so no onu sika fufure me kan won tia
6000 on tia si
eno mo ka kire koku akuafo no ko be eni Akufo Addo trimodi na ye de ye ba beto ni 60 million dia na me MPP ni ti se de akora na 31 ni 60 de obi enu odi dwaboka eni ye to abama NDC o man no bi say the antina for the first time half wa MPP stronghold you lose 5 seat man ka 1 seat because I have koko ni ye akuafo bofu ye to abama se momra o man no ba ya de di kan ye wa mama ye thank you to ba hafo sa ko sehwi ka kire se ye mrante mabuna ye ti krokase mu nyina ye maamimfo aka nchechiri mu no o man ye ka nchechiri mai sa ka guram ye mbra ne ye medo ho na afi koko bo na ye ba ebi nsida o man ye nyina gi twede ntre ha koy ye kodo kuku abranti a no kuku da no ko wuram akwaje asase wo ye yewa atofo asen
I mean, yeah, do you have that voice from what he's saying? Because from His Excellency John Dramani
Mama.
Just give us that voice and let's hear.
Omu every to forcing. Echo Parliament oko deliver budget March. Okay, the same thing. O man no ke me catch us say. Sa kasa no mu kan ne makuafo no akrajifo no bebre gina so. Edo mo japade kosi kam je bosia. Edi to kokogu ho. Because sabi okoko bag e free 31 akọ 60 million na ni atu koko mu a sika ma it is a me
1900
yes it is a me wo me fie si ho na metimi de akwaje bosia me de nsi ho 30% esi ho na manya sika to koko agudam mu a o ma hene mekọ de mfie na kosikam ebo ne ba ya 1.2 akuafo so won am de 4 million kan na ye 36 o ma hene me na o kasei akrachi fo bebre japade akakam ye gusu su se su ni enwie ye afi koko a o man ne gu apaso a na peaceful akrachifo ni na mafiefie mfikyirem e pato no afi koko no hata ewo na de kokrachi ni wonu ne obisa na o se yesu a eno man panyi si da bi esu omusu ye ba be cabinet meeting no man no nim de ye sa tam na koko be kokrachi ni obi ni ho no de diwo foni bi ya ne se no bi na ada na obi woni ne grant interview so obaka no de diwo foni bi ya ne se omudo majapade kosi kam age bosia ade toy because no madwi nyina ne se aban ko pesika babuo ne de wanya dai onte so enom kwaje bosia edu to cocoa ni gu omu share ebi o ha o man process e da so gudi ofo ne share ejomo dweze o se buy discover na afro makotua o monya bia kotua o mu bosi o moje ye o mahene aban komra obeka kire se cocoa bo no wate so free 36 million e di aba 25 million o mahene de cocoa kwa for de bone ne aye o mahene free se kwa me nkroma Ghana what da ti ati cocoa bo so da aban bia no wate cocoa bo so da na dia akopa we nyina ba nyina ne se one aban we omu ye incompetent we leadership da cocoa sector no asu nyina na they are incompetent. Two aban we ni nyini cocoa akafo ho omu de omu adwi nyina kosi galamsey gold so because ye nyasika na gold bo no kosoro at the market and they say ye nyasika de akoma gold board in the galamsey no money wo ho they don't care about the cocoa sector. Omanhene didn't na make us incompetence asema yeken. Omanhene one reason omo ka kire ne omo si cocoa price world market a drop it. Omanhene nyesa no mka.
That's right.
Omanhene NPP na akufo ado ba ban mu. The year 2017 cocoa board the world market a drop it from $3,000 by $1,800. Me ba jeti cocoa bo so. Per ton yeti cocoa bo so. Say ante so.
It was 470 to 600.
In commodity trading, omo nim dia about it. The omo ya ne say, ye free be forward sales. Ebo na nyina faako. Ejidi awo ya ne say, ye were technical people how market omo study the market trend no. Omo no say trend ne kwa na bru stage bia. Na kosora no maton akwaji sika no. Beans ni ready a no ma supply. Enu ntina hwe last year cocoa bono ekoya kodu $12,500. Satan no na technical people na ye rwande abia saki omu from cocoa board no a omu frifie omu tifie na ye adwuma no se no mu hanko mbetu nufo samasa adina du $12,500 metric dollars no per ton no kwaji sika no na ewia ya supply beans na momu onim say football administration na oye so we player back on say team bia be penata o ya zo da bi Real Madrid abrem 1 million metwen e bia na Man U abrem 1.2 e bia na wia eno an no de kom no nim bibia fan forward sales eno tina se ama se bio price ne drop ye abedru ba bia adru etimi ni amanye no na akoblemu no we incompetence no mimi koko nina memeti se bio no beko etie sufo ti dantano eti se hwia kontomra ebre no mimi na ade sa incompetence no ebam so mimi na menko so a omayene omu hwia no maka kire se ai cocoa board e kada ho na e kana da ho ninti no se yete so omayene mi bisa o omu ba 2024-2025 cocoa season no sa kan na now are no wanti cocoa board so na 30 something billion no mse da ho aseka no MPP ba mu 2016-2017 neke da cocoa board was 19 billion Ghana cedis. Ama you know nim say breed down ya sika omo be ma ya ba bia kwaji sika Chinese Exim Bank udim say every season bia no ya supply mu 30,000 metric tons of cocoa every cocoa season ya supply omo 30,000 metric tons of cocoa. Yes, supply almost for 25 years. Because of Omusika, Omudebeye, Bridam de Maye. In this Akano Kahubi.
Okay.
MPP Babelman neck down 19 billion Ghana cedis. Nana Kufado can say, Care down Nintino, Sebio, Minto, cocoa, and I met to cocoa bosso. Mumu Fra Bemuno, once the Cramonia na cocoa board council. 2015-2016 cocoa season. Ya kwaji sika $1.8 billion. Here they talk cocoa 900,000 metric tons of cocoa. Omanhene, ye tro be we December 7th. Ama ye John Dramani mama so on kwatra nche no. Na cocoa mato ye 600,000 metric tons. sika $1.8 billion no Omanhene nasa
okay okay be concerning Omanhene John Dramani Mahama ubu on ma wakana sa no na ebia de okan no nanya sa no okan no ya na I want proof because say o see Cocoa a few last year a boy bebano yentie asem no
and a way to revamp the collapsed cocoa sector. Incentives will be provided to our hard-working farmers to increase cocoa production. We aim to add 200,000 hectares of cocoa to Ghana's outputs in order to increase income of our farmers. And to cocoa farmers, the Cocoa Board Chief Executive has informed me that in August they will announce the new cocoa producer price. And I can assure you the price is going to be a very, very, very good price. So those of you who don't have cocoa farms, go and start looking for land and start planting cocoa.
Nti asam na meka se ne da ho no o kasa nso na ewura Kopoku Agric Minister se no otere nche so hu no not so eno mu kan sa asem we kire Omanhene omu nu fra bai mu no wan kobokura na kokobodo se de meka no sika ye kwaje $1.8 billion no omu di to cocoa 600,000 metric tons sika nasa from December 7th to abeti ayura mama ekopim January 7th ayeso na Akufo in sika na aka Cocoa Board accounts $300 million no Europe ni sika no be ba jo na Akufo ado bae no o ka se sika ni wonti cocoa bo mete so o ko pay sika de toy ba mumu bae mumu ze o MPP ejaka 30 something billion eda ho e na ma beto so ba mu bae ye jeska $500 million Ghana International Bank Cocoa Board accounts London $500 million sika edem no mind $1.8 billion makwaje Cocoa Board ton ya neska maye makwaje se sika no maje anyam na ton yo.
They are also blaming you. You took $350 million to do cocoa rehabilitation of 150,000 hectares. You only did 40,000.
Omanhene
ma sika no so asa.
Omanhene meba ho. Na sika na sa within 1 year no omte were. So omujitum so obi di sika na within 1 year no maba aban mu no. Sa omu na sika so omu sa no omte were.
Ade no omte ba ade na musumanche wo.
Ya nche ho am.
Eno nti na mde.
Na nyo opuni wo court o mba yo ma file no prosecute ajani.
Okay.
Ye dey see the doctor opuni court. Omu ba am so oyo omu ni pentoma jano. Omanhene hwe interventions and na Akufo ado. E dey ba the cocoa sector. One jobs e create ma cocoa akuafo sika e dey se omu nsam. Cocoa rehabilitation e buy because yes cocoa no ebi enua ni bia nyini. One ebi yare abaso edi entwa mu ne enua foforo. De Akufo ado aban ye ne se one ye twa cocoa na gu no akuafo ne ye ma omu sika as compensation. Two kwani na wo say ye no cocoa no ono ani cocoa no ye supply no new seedling ye supply no mo le ba ma ne dia ye do ye tua ne ka se wo ye liberal work ye tua ne ka o ba ye so na afo sauta no be ko to asufuo company we from Kumada Fenek de no mo ye ne se cocoa work contract wo mu ne ye nurse mo lo ba mo lo ba ne nurse a ne dia ma cocoa akuafo no because na ba na dwe ne se ye be nurse cocoa no udua cocoa bo cocoa na to jansa na cocoa ni nyini no ale ye se kwani ni didi edisabo lo ba no bode ni nyini a na kwani no atimi atwitwa so adidi ansa na cocoa no aba enu nyuma ekreti ye sika akose mabunu ensam na nye sika ketwa cocoa pollination ana Akufo ado de bae onim se 2020-2021 ye nya 1,047,000 metric tons of cocoa because of this and shisaya na Akufo ado e de bae the cocoa sector o bae de no ngai Omanhene de ade no what is o maye hwe ukohwe enuanum NDC o mu ban first o mu de bae a ene in some umkas omuba omubeyama koko akuafo a Omanhene emu ba kokura no umaye. Not even one ekome.
Isn't it too early? They have 3 years ahead of us.
Ade Omanhene NDC manifesto no oko page 48 researching Ghana. 9 was to promote cocoa welfare, cocoa farmer welfare and support by reintroducing the cocoa price stabilization fund to support cocoa farmers. B, ensuring regular cocoa price increment. C, restoring the payment of bonuses to motivate cocoa farmers. D, building new and equipping existing health facilities in cocoa growing areas to provide healthcare. E, assigning a portion of cocoa receipts for health insurance for cocoa farmers. F, operationalization the cocoa farmer pension scheme. Omanhene emu de wanu mai. Enyama du amaboboso yi emu de wahe na ndisi ba mai. Na isi omo amafo omo to a omo da cocoa ano no. Edu me bi asama ekoi utie omo explanation justification omo de ba Omanhene. Se wa hwe na yokuani a cocoa kuani a se TV na hwe abetam boba na de abo TV no ma se no. Because Omanhene omo kasa nya no omo se abufuo. Because omu ba pacha wono omu se hye ahoroba ye rwande ape betena TV so ne radio so a no ka hande ka beto wo ba ye no wo wadafo ye rama ma e ba ba mu no e ba ba ma wo firi wo the first time no na ka no ene sika ni eni ho no ko cantonment ko hefia watim efia watim a hwinsi mu no ko hwe renovation wa ye chese Saudi Arabia ne natim enye koko fosika rande benchechere Canada nsanzo na Canada onumade afred koko aba wa hubida wo ba ya no wo koko afoma wo the stuffing chair na tim na de ko raba hye ho enye koko fosika wo ko afoma wa se kaftan wa se suit na de koko afom wo koko da you see wo ba ya no koko na sisika na ho no what time sika akwoto pickups brand new Toyota Hilux pickups 110 what time sika akwoto VH Land Cruiser 10 brand new Omanhene no VH brand new abo unim ne bo over $200,000 $200,000 and Toyota pickup brand new Hilux $180,000
yeah
oyi ka bo mo unim sika do
some 230
what this says ka we wo de akwoto pickups brand new with them obado kokoda se wakofa koko na ati koko duam na ahomache Omanhene de ajapa ne se maame no ahomache na papa nya no na ukotu koko no Omanhene wo kotu koko no na wo ba ensuo na befri koko no no bedru fiere na hu nyina aye nsuo wa hu bi da wa bo koko amase ka etwane da onumade afere nchechere ne nsanso no sabi wati wo no obahu na boati a obahu no wa dise bia onam babi akonya na otimni hwe kaftan na hye ni hwe nkonya ati wo mutiti
na okofo ma kaftan ko onhye dai
na Omanhene wo kuani okofo wo se kaftan da
na so onye kuani
osi dai
onye kuani
na wuti wo ba be kokko ati wo akuafo ene wo ko wura mo sa atade we
na katade be no
se sekua atade we atade kaftan na yedi ko
fo onhye t-shirt
atade we yedi ko fo
na so wan kwa fom se
ogedai
okwa akodo okoso nkohia wo
hwe akonya na ote so no brand new ye to ya na odi ko fo akonya na ote so no na sabio ye to ye nwurawuram enko brese na wu de sika ne ba fa ye ohu ye na wu ya be ka kire se sabio ye kakra na ye nya na asa bete so Omanhene koko bo no mate so no about 25 million no Ghana ade no mate so Valentin boot koko satem 2024 2025 ade 31 million no satem Valentin boot na ba na de bo ba ko yesai kotokuro na de bo ba ko yesai 2024 2025 na ni bo enne koko kotokuro ba ko yesai Omanhene first no lebra ukofa lebra man even wo bo koko kura na okosisa 60 Ghana cedis enne lebra okoko bo amu akosisa koko enye 1 million na 1.5 eti the cost of production no ye produce koko de kosoro na sabi wo anya hwamo ase Omanhene bon kro no
somebody mame aya ina membra Abdul Salam Salaam alaikum. Now I'm going to say, are we in a cocoa crisis? And I say, Abanana Montuno is to curb or cure a mischief. The bottom line is
cocoa no you turn 36 million.
Oman also
36 million a bag.
Cote d'Ivoire says they have maintained
36 million a bag. No man is a memete sefi. Ah, na me tie lu bobo da no so a. Na me ton cocoa wa ha 25 million. Na me de be kwa na me nya 36 million a. Se bi o se minimum yan senti. Me ton magana.
Abdul Salam. Mamintio.
Omanhene, Mamintio da Mamintio wa tifu na pay. Na Mamintio minia. Ja ebe ko kwasa na agya so a. Omanhene, I the view say mprepi, asamba na eka. We only lament on the issue, but we don't look at the causes of it. Okay. Most of the times, don't say Ghana problem, it's never been solved. We look at the situation, near a solution be a man. Because you don't go to the root cause, and I shall not repeat it. Cocoa bought it in 1947. Since that time, you encounter a crisis like this nature. The worst of year 87, so okay, the Marolus got a price of cocoa, 1 million ton. You
can speak to them.
That's right. And that is why it happened. Yokoshigo Kunama, a banner for Kwabiso 8 Foka. I think that could have been the worst situation by here. But the situation here, by 5 years or 4 years ago, no. Yadiba also you go back to root, there's a DBNC. This happened because decisions be by 3 or 4 years ago. So, okay, Coco and Kasani, I did a syndicated loan. Yoko J's kind of film, and Cram Mukabu Namabusa. Now, as at 2015, now, if your interest rate 1.5%. By 2021, sorry, now call by 8%. I buy who say because of CD dollar fluctuation at that time, need interest rate like cost and inability to meet the demand because OKJ be $1 billion say target be 1 million tons of cocoa. But now 1 million tons of cocoa, but you have to pay the interest of 1 million.
That's right.
And they are to say they can buy over 300,000 tons. So the then government say okay. Young call, also say okay, and I say, just indicated loan bill. If there's other counter information, say, companies and bank and I say, guarantee but whatever it is, young just indicated loan. So the target was that the LBC say local buying companies, on financier, Yakotoa, the better the music. First target 800 million, month to meet because me is getting free banks. So government now went to a friend, international buyers, FS, funded bond. Said the talk cocoon and Casano. Mumma is cano. You better talk cocoa and them sicam. Now, and then the cocoa abram the balance. Say that now come here more or less like oil for gold now. I made the buy. So what happened here is that I buy no EcoG on forward price. You got a forward price, meaning we just to say memos can cocoa no ton maybe 1,000 cedis. So Ochina can never no cocoa born 2,000. Me 1,000 cedis na media. Metuya. That is a forward price, not a spot price. But that agreement na I buy here and you know I buying a cocoa bond. Together with the farmers and I will start something too. A agent and a friend cocoa bond and the buyers and of agreement say, oh, some pay maybe by July, be mamu 100,000 tons of cocoa. Minimum at a price of maybe 2,000 a ton. Mufas can 60% of it of my never go to cocoa and bremo your bar, never balance it. Since they started that deal, for what is the other they could not meet their demand. I want to be for cocoa because so other variables are happy factors like galamsey farmer cocoa then to produce it to the level and pricing no am warm ebia omago jetum say $1,000 by the time I'm go to na about $100 cocoa farmer expect all this can be mechanical and no anya to say and do ochina kura sana bit obejelonti oh 2 year more no now level of friends contum na oje eba form and as ye ko sa no and the time na MPP free about according to report here na ye dikabe 330,000 tons of cocoa I go into. So when this government took over, and so cocoa na maybe 100,000 tons. Over to 70,000 or 30,000 tons on there. Or the check Canada so that okay. And also see short of revenue. And the debate boom can say cry a salute dollar appreciation. See in the bed into cocoa. Okay, I say when NDC caso Omuna was so anchor on Betumbe, I do by 6,000 a day. A moment so cost, but also see the dollar ratio now see the identity. Scan and cost will be and the Omutu comes on 125 cities,
128 cities,
and 230 cities. Why? Because city to dollar ratio and cost because strike percentage wise, almost 62.8%.
Yet
in terms of figure,
they gave 70%.
Yet, but also in terms of Sikana, not a minimal cry. It's not up to even 150 Ghana cedis. Why? Because of cedi appreciation. And anyone that do Kumana, Adibako, a buy. That is friends saying, say airto. So, monitor internationally. Since American share with Greenland issue, a transcended by Iran issue, international market on idea
commodities
because one of the consumers of cocoa Arab Middle East area. So who produce chocolate, who produce anything that has to do with cocoa, you'll be extra cautious in production. Because companies in a DBA research, if the Middle East is stabilizer, I won't go and manufacture their news and found cotton. And because one Chinese into as a businessman, so they enter into steel business, metal investment, hard metal, mokoto gold. There's also once the price of cocoa fallen, the gold
is rising. Yeah.
So I did a problem and then because of consumption, turn a year to the upper form. Now, so we should scan at the upper form from 7,200 to 4,100. We are talking about $3,100 in every so. $3,100 in every so. I mean, only budget to a huge money. Who's like a bear, make us about 40% in that drop. So, they been a ban. A banner would like to pay all. But even a ban or person 4,100 now. If I say a person 200,000, 100%. Who's like who converted 4,100 to 11 cedis krona? We are talking about a little of 46,000 divided by 16, less than or close to 3,000. That is, am I just to pay 100%? Why? Because cedi na thing. For compensate, we can see 15 cedis. Now 41,000. Because we are talking about over 60,000 Ghana cedis. I will divide it by your friends 16 now. We're talking about over 3,000. So one of the things about price and class active form no, it also is cedi na thing. To make a several say cedi appreciation is good news to us, but I 100% advantage to us.
It makes our exports expensive.
Yes, because to be a we could have to Ade Ghana officially the second banner so all of sudden so who stadium we say Ivorians Nigerians nem abeto no kroma swati. Oba we say as a cedi is kana mo identity or the sika be na abeto na market to media ko. So mama until we say your name price na come so people want to talk because the market system no ensure that encode the way we want it to go.
Okay.
So idea you be a woman we have to look at the solution to it. Quite best to better solve. Abai or the intervention me by so obey to scan and to make it clear I say the water you now over 50,000 tons now won't you will pay at the price of water which is 3,800 something. In fact so 2 years ago was also like a balance. The government has to raise $160 million, which is equivalent to 1.6 billion Ghana cedis. And some amount to meet that scanner also money. But subsequent purchases now about 2,500. But you see, the issue here is not about about Kasambako. What's over automatic adjustment formula? Automatic adjustment formula they say a one course or a course. We have a record in this country, Omanhene. Yeah, full automatic adjustment formula you want to say. Was it good for us or bad for us? About so automatic adjustment formula here 70% high. What is the percentage low? Nobody asked. Say okay. A price no cost about 70%. A table from way. Nobody asked. Because it's not guaranteed say cocoa will remain high
all the time.
All the time.
It's a commodity.
It's a commodity. At the time I bet you from no sign the cocoa farmer bear. That is why I was the view say cocoa man and cocoa intending to agency from Tonaton under Tonaton.
The cocoa board.
Yes. They should do other investment. So we share a history. GMPC under the leadership of Chachuchi Kata. Or diverting to telecommunication. Ekofa Akatel for buy this friends say in aim say GMP say it was say petroleum conform in this guy. No, we should invest somewhere. And the number come and the can akushi the system. No. And Tina, Cocoa will not look into that thing. So what do? Maybe we add value and propose let's add value to cocoa. Because such a chair say cocoa Africa over $3 billion economy. By the time I do its final output, their consumption level, no, it's worth $150 billion. It means any additional value behind means money to us.
Money to us.
So what are we doing? That one should be considered. We can reinvest into something. Cocoa can invest into something, never be brave to buy. But I'm not relaxing. So say I can say, oh, I'm going to say, or say something for my because if the government is not ready to cushion the system by preserving such an amount of money, or the cushion, or mine with automatic adjustment formula, Government is 70% mawa, 30% is for the management to run the institution, salaries, whatever, and the baby. And the man who say almost 70%, you know. A type of format can be the why the baby. So I was just thinking, how do we sustain our system? I am of the view say, look, Golden Tree chocolate is one of the most liked chocolate across the globe. I didn't think of producing it in Ghana. And maybe Akufo intervention so Mama Korano, if you are say is it cocoa milk say in schools. Come to me, policy and say, come normal Korano, come to